Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will be celebrating my 100th subscriber milestone by making a short video about my favourite Copic markers. And you can see that I do have some pro markers in my marker case, but I will only be talking about Copics today. But I might do a separate video on pro markers and other types of markers which are alternative to Copics in the future. So the first colour which I'm swatching here is YG23 and it's called New Leaf, and I just really like how bright this green is. It's got quite a lot of yellow in, which you would expect from the Y part of its code, and I use it quite a lot when I'm doing leaves, for example, and it's often quite the brightest part of the leaf. I just really like this colour. Another favourite green Copic marker of mine is YG63, which is called Pea Green, and this is a much more muted green as opposed to the YG23. It's kind of a little bit more grey, and it's often a lot softer, so if you're doing something a bit more muted but it's still organic, this is a really good colour to use. So my next favourite colour is YR15, which is called Pumpkin Yellow, and I just really love how vibrant this orangey yellow colour is, and it's one of my favourite colours out of the whole collection, I think. And I use it quite a lot in my animals to kind of bring out the golden fur, and I remember using it quite a bit in my lion drawing, like as the base of the mane, if you remember. If not, I'll leave a link to it in the description so you can go and watch that after you've watched this. But yeah, I just really love this colour. So now I'm moving on to BV31, and this is called Pale Lavender. And I use this colour a lot in skin tones, especially pale skin tones, because it adds a different hue to the kind of skin tone colours, which are usually E colours or R colours. And I think it really helps give a bit of depth to skin tones, and it's quite subtle as well because it's quite a light violet, and it's also a very pretty colour. Another pale colour which I really love is BG000, and that's called Pale Aqua, and it's a very pale blue colour, and I use it so much. It's probably one of my most used markers because I use it a lot in backgrounds and highlights because it's really light and it is a super pretty colour. And I realise I'm using the word pretty quite a lot in this video, so I'm going to try and use some synonyms from now on. And another blue which I really like is B32 Pale Blue, and it's a very muted pure blue colour, and it's a bit pale but it's a bit darker than BG000, and I want to use this a lot more, especially in Charlie's dungarees, because I think it makes a good base colour for Charlie's dungarees, so that's why I've included it in this video. So now we have arrived at my absolute favourite marker of all time. I cannot tell you how much I love this marker, and that is the wonderful B39 Prussian Blue. Not only is this a really lovely rich deep blue colour, but it also lays really well under dark browns to make an almost black tone, and this makes animal drawings just pop, and I use it so much in my animal drawings, especially around the eyes or if it's got any spots like a leopard. So yeah, Prussian Blue is my jam. So now I have a light grey colour, and I really like this warm grey number 2 as it adds obviously a little bit of warmth to shading, and it's really good to have a light grey colour in your marker set. So the final 3 favourite Copic markers in this video are all skin tones, and the first skin tone which I really like is E50, and that's called Eggshell. And I often use this as a base colour for all of my skin tones, or if not a base colour, a highlight colour, because it's really pale, and you can then layer on the darker colours on top and blend it out, and it just provides a really nice sort of ivory skin tone. So the next marker in the skin tone range here is E31, and that's Brick Beige, and this is a really good mid-tone, or like your first layer of shadow which you would use in the skin, and I really like it because it's quite subtle and it mixes with the E50 really well. And it also acts as a really nice base colour for Charlie's face. So my final Copic marker for this video, which I really like, is E34, and that's called Clay, and that's a bit of a muted, moderately dark brown, and it acts as a really nice shadow in the skin, but it's not too intense, so it blends quite nicely. And I also use this marker when I'm drawing mud. And on that note, that ends today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments below what your favourite Copic markers are, or any other brand of marker, that's fine too. So I'll see you next Thursday. Bye for now.